The Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order trailer just dropped and was peppered with numerous Easter eggs and references to the Star Wars galaxy, as well as a plethora of new characters, a new world, and new lightsaber to boot. So here is everything we know about the Fallen Order, starting with the story. The story kicks off with Cal, a young Force user who is hiding in plain sight as the game opens. Cal becomes a target of the Imperial Inquisition and must master the ways of the Force if he wants to survive. Cal has been hiding on a planet called Baraka in the Mid-Rim, working for the Scrapper Guild. He works tearing apart derelict starships, most of which are decommissioned capital ships from the Clone Wars, which is hard and dangerous work. The dark times have shaped Cal, keeping his head down, holding himself back from getting involved with the world around him. He can't trust anyone with the secrets he carries, as it may danger those around him. But eventually, Cal does get involved and puts the Inquisition on his trail. He will have to face his past and learn to trust in his allies and the Force. If the Order is ever to rise again, Cal must persist through failure and adapt to a new understanding of what it means to be a Jedi and a guardian of the peace and justice after the Empire has won and all hope is lost. That was the official excerpt of the story given in the stream. The characters we know of is the new hero Cal Kestis, created by Clone Wars writer Matt Michnovetz and acted by Cameron Monaghan, who you may remember as Jerome from Gotham. He's aided by a new companion and buddy droid 1, or BD1. The droid's name literally means Buddy Droid 1, which sports a spotlight when exploring and tools you can find and upgrade. Buddy Droid 1, or BD1, is also voiced by Ben Burt, the creator of character voices such as Chewie and the voice of R2-D2.
I was able to get a sense of performance out of the character, and to get some emotion into the sounds that R2 made, because you could put an inflection and intonation on the voice.
The confirmed baddies are the Inquisitor's second sister you may remember from Star Wars Rebels, tasked with hunting down any truant Jedi post-Order 66, and she is aided by the new Purge Troopers, who are lower level to the Inquisitors and investigate Jedi sightings. Not to be confused with the troopers of the same name from The Force Unleashed. They look like a mashup of Stormtroopers and a Magna Guard with their melee combat and electro staff. They were said to be added to create additional challenge than the regular Stormtroopers, which inevitably become saber fodder. Another tidbit about Cal's broken lightsaber we've seen in the cover art is that the lightsaber is full of spoilers. Supposedly, over the course of the game, it's going to grow and evolve. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's what the developers have stated, and supposedly the lightsaber growing and evolving is very integral to the storyline and full of spoilers. It's not confirmed exactly how combat will function yet in-game, however, it's reported to be satisfying, weighty combat, accompanied with Force powers, of course, and we see in the trailer some combat versus the Purge Troopers, as well as these cool wall run and additional Force pull moves in tandem, as well as it's been stated that you have to size up your enemy, identify and exploit their weaknesses to overcome them. Now, whether that's the stop and wait to exploit a weakness like the Zelda Z targeting, or maybe a Force power that will work, or a certain attack, kind of a rock, paper, scissors, is yet to be seen, but clearly they need to make sure that you're not just hacking through people with the lightsaber, so they've tried to make a push-pull, if you will, in the combat. The release date is the 15th of November this year, that is 15/11/2019, with a simultaneous release on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, I'm very excited for the game. It's been a long time since we've seen a AAA Star Wars title that's dropped that is solely focused on single player. There are no microtransactions whatsoever, and there's no multiplayer. For better or worse, though, I guess it could be open to multiplayer as time goes on. There is nothing being stated to say otherwise, but let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments below. And until then, may the Force be with you, always.